Hi guys, Jeff here from TAT with a very interesting diagnostic job that we've had in the workshop today. In today we have got presented this VW Touareg. It's a 2003 model, got a few Ks on the clock at 225,000 Ks. It's got the 3.2 V6 BKJ motor in it. Now it's a traveller, he's out of town, car's been running a little bit rough, stalling, gradually getting worse. It's had repairs done to it at a number of stops in the last month, 2 months as it's been deteriorating. Once we scanned the vehicle, when it arrived on a tow truck, it would start and run, stall, not happy, running fairly roughly. We give it a full system scan and we had to end up with 6 fault codes in the engine management system. P11551 or 17559, mixture adaptation range, lean limit too low. P1089 bank 2 mixture adaptation range 1, lean too low. We had a random multiple cylinder misfire, a misfire detected on cylinder 3 and cylinder 1. So we had a car that's running lean. We're lacking in fuel. So we instantly thought, well, okay, it's probably going to be an air leak. We smoke tested the car. Let me just grab a torch here. We smoke tested the vehicle. First thing we noticed is it's got a new PCV valve on it, interestingly enough. So notice that also the tensioner pulley here has been replaced, etc. We smoke tested it. We got a bit of smoke coming from the back of the throttle body here. We were able to rectify that. The hose clamp there wasn't quite secured properly. We had a bit of an air leak. We fixed that one up. In pulling the oil filler cap off, the first thing we also noticed from the oil filler cap is that we noticed that there's some really bad seals there on the oil filler cap. So I've ordered a new one of those. Just little things we're picking up. Quite a bit of suction there, but with the new PCV valve, we sort of ruled that out. We ruled that one out. We smoke tested it then, everything seemed to be okay. Bit of research on this one. Again, this is how important it is to understand the system you're working on and making sure you do that research. This system runs twin fuel pumps, 2 fuel pumps sitting in the tank at the back. Pump 1 and pump 2, or the left and right hand one. One is basically a starting or priming pump, the other one's the main pump. In doing a bit of research, the priming pump starts, operates for the first approximately 12 seconds and then switches off and just leaves it to the main pump. In the end, once we fixed the air leaks and stuff on this car, we could get it to run perfectly fine for about 12 seconds and then it would stall, it would cut out. We worked out it was a fuel related problem. We're able to access the pumps via the back seat, so you lift the back seat up, 2 ports, again both accessible, good power supplies and earths to both pumps, no pump pressure coming out of one. So the main fuel pump was failed. The auxiliary one, or the priming one, was actually starting the car and running it. We believe that this pump's been on its way out for a while. If we look at the actual pump that's in here, I think it's the original one. It's plumbed inside the tank, so it clips into the bottom of the tank and then plumbs up into the connector at the top of the tank. This hose here actually goes over to the other fuel module in the car with the other fuel tank. So it's quite a job to get it in. You've got to actually take both of the compartments here, the fuel module lids off, because this one here attaches to the other side on the driver's side. This one lives on the passenger side. These 2 clip up to the actual top plate and then it goes out. We did actually notice that the wiring of the top plate also was showing signs of heat and burning. So again, it was a situation of getting that fixed up as well. But again, just understanding the system here that we had 2 fuel pumps in the car. One had failed, but the car was still running at least at the first 12 seconds on that priming pump. So again, it's important to understand the systems you're working on so you can understand what you're actually looking for. The previous repairers had done quite a bit of work to it. I believe they were having a fuel pump starting to fail, especially once it got past that initial start, but they were misdiagnosing it as other issues. So a very interesting one, something we learned today. We learn something new every day, which is fantastic about our industry and about this system, dual pumps. Bit of a job to get it in there, quite a challenge with that plumbing that's inside the tank. And again, just make sure your connections are fine. If you remember, we're going to put this one up as a repair solution now, so if you ever have another one of these, all that information will be on our website, so those members can get access to it. If you want to get access to that sort of information now, many thousands of repair solutions and good scope scan data, go to tat.net.au, click up the sign on now button and join the many other 1,000 technicians that are sharing information, knowledge and experience. See you next time.